Okay, time to talk about this crazy situation that's going on. I kinda heard it, of course, because being on Twitter, but I didn't know exactly everything that's going on. So, right now, there is somewhat of a crisis going on when it comes to subtitles. Because when it comes to Japan, well, we don't really understand stuff, do we? And Kamen Rider and Super Sentai are both from Japan. And, well, we need subtitles to understand it, right? Well, it turns out that Toei and TV Nihao are striking. They are striking at least one or two of the groups that actually are doing subtitles. Mainly because they are not authorized to do so. Because apparently they still have the mantra that they have done ever since the 2000s. Or ever since YouTube. Hold on. Gotta love coincidences. Anyways, they have the same mantra that they had ever since. I think most likely YouTube was the biggest deal. YouTube was the biggest deal because YouTube in 2009 all the way to 2012, they had an issue on their hands. And the issue was people actually posting their Super Sentai and their Kamen Rider series on YouTube where people can watch it without them getting paid. I guess that's the part. Is like, I guess that's the real reason why, is because they're not getting paid. And their mantra was like, "Hey, Americans, you have Power Rangers. Watch Power Rangers. What about Kamen Rider though? What about Kamen Rider though?" And that's what keeps on happening. It's like, yeah, dude, what the frick? Of course, things changed to where when it came to Sabans, they decided to actually do some cool stuff of releasing a couple of Super Sentai stuff. Kamen Rider never actually got that, of course. Like, Kamen Rider didn't get that. But at least we have Mini all the way to Hurricane. Yeah, I think that's it. I think Hurricane was the one that was where we stopped. I think so. I think it's where it stopped. And as for Kamen Rider, lucky for us, like a year or so ago, we actually have Tokusatsu who actually are giving us Kamen Rider, but not the newest stuff. I mean, the newest thing they even have is Kamen Rider W and Kamen Rider Decade. That's the newest stuff that they have for us. That's the newest stuff. No, they don't have Saber, and most likely they're not going to actually give us the freshest straight from the tap because they're not like that. They did actually give us a hand when it came to Abba, Akiba Ranger, because they actually did have a YouTube channel for it, and they did actually have an English subs for it. But yet they pulled the plug on that some years later. It was very devastating. So it's like, well, shouldn't they have already realized there's lots of freaking people who are buying their stuff and they don't live in Japan? I mean, wouldn't you figure that they're like, oh, that's going on? Well, maybe we should actually try and incorporate them into this, just incorporate them in. It's like, that's what you kind of should be doing. You all love money, right? It's like, yeah, y'all love money. Even if it's freaking foreign money, you love money. And yet, here they are with a cease and desist and Toei suing. It's like, yeah, TV Nihao is giving someone a cease and desist, and Toei's actually suing because Toei is crazy. Yeah, Toei is crazy and insane. So it gets to the point of where it's like the subs might actually stop. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to say in that part. It's like, I don't know what to say in that part. Hopefully, what they're really doing is actually setting themselves up to where they do have subbers who actually are going to do it. And Japan is just going to straight up do it themselves. Toei's going to just straight up do it themselves and be like, cut out the middleman and embrace. Even though, like their mantra says, you got Power Rangers, watch Power Rangers. I just wish that they actually kind of did the next step and be like, you got Kamen Rider, watch Kamen Rider, because I always talk about them address entertainment. Oh, actually, it's It's a desk entertainment. Sorry, I keep on saying address, but it's a desk entertainment. They actually did something decent. They did Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, and they needed more funds. And I'm like, well, Toei, come on, let them have another one, anyways, you know. And then just talk to them, be like, okay, well, how about we supply the toys and you just do the freaking show, you know? And then there we go. Because previously they didn't even have a toy connection. This was at the case of where Bandai America was a freaking lazy jerk ass and was like, oh, well, we're gonna give you like 6 4-inch minifigures. It's like, what the what? Not even gonna give us the bonders, aka the decks to even use. And it's like, Japan even did that. And it's like, what the frig? It's like, yeah, they're not gonna do jack crap. And it's like, yep. So nope. It's like, wow. Talk about if they actually watched the future, they would not have to work hard to make the Power Ranger Mega Force morphers. They would just be like, "Oh, what did we do for Kamen Rider Dragon Knight? Okay, and we had card readers in there. Okay, so all we got to do is just adapt what we got there and put it in this, and there we go. Don't even have to work hard." But they didn't do it. But they didn't do it. Oh boy, they didn't do it. Yeah, so it's really sad that this is a sad, tragic day. I think they will have some. There will be some subbers. There'll be subtitles sooner or later. Someone's gonna be there, or at least it might end with the whole entire season being done, and in the next seasons we're gonna be like totally in the dark. But I really hope that this might just be Toei actually maybe waking up and, well, technically Toei needs to talk to Bandai Japan. Because if they can talk to Bandai Japan, then Bandai Japan should be like, whoa, 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 wait. Here's our freaking stuff that happened when it comes to American sales, because Americans and many people from other countries actually are buying our stuff, man. So why are we actually stopping this when there's many who actually are watching and buying? It's like, yeah, why are we stopping this? Because we're getting, it's like, yeah, nowadays it's like, it's freaking Hasbro. It's not even freaking Bandai is getting a cut, which Toei might be getting a cut, but I'm just saying they get more of a cut if it was actually Bandai, though. And it's like, in this case, it's like, yeah, well, now they're going straight to the tap, man. They always been going straight for the tap when it comes to many things. Why not embrace it after all these years? It's like, yeah, why not embrace it? Fuck, fuck freaking Hasbro. Let's embrace this shit. It's like, that's what they should technically be doing now. Bonus points if they actually stop and be like, oh, well, hey, your video we blocked worldwide, we unblocked it. There you go. Enjoy. It's like, oh, thank you. Thank you. Uh, but it's like, yeah, Toei's kind of like a freaking animal. TV Nihao, however, I think they did actually do subs too. I think they used to, or there's like some that actually have the same similar name. Either way, actually ending subtitles. They're ending subtitles. Well, in quotations, ending them, or so I even say canceling them. It's kind of a bad idea. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's like maybe we should stand up. It's like maybe everyone should stand up and not buy the next seasons. Okay. We all should stand together and basically show, like, well, there needs to be a time where we show exactly how it is, where it's like, here's when Americans and everyone else from another country buys from Japan, and here's when we don't do it at all. So they can actually recognize that it's like, what? I bet 10% of their profits, 20%, maybe even if we're lucky, 25 or 30%. And it's like, whoa, we're impacting you guys. So maybe you should treat us a little bit nicer, instead of this, because this is not really a good idea. I mean, yes, I know, always the usual thing of you got Power Rangers, watch Power Rangers, buy the toys from them. Yeah, but oh man, it's like I really would love to hear what they have to say about what Hasbro thinks is a good idea to do with the freaking um real soul keys or the real souls. I would love to see what they have to say about it. And it's like, yeah, let me hear what you say about this. Let me hear what you say about the freaking ninja stars that we got from Ninja Steel. That was your ninja. I would love to see exactly. I would love to just hear what exactly you have to say about that. Being like, my poor children. I'm sorry. I didn't know they did that to you. It's like, I'm sorry, we didn't know they did that to you. Yeah, please, please, here, take the toys. Here, take the toys. It's like, yeah, because it's like, my goodness. Oh boy, they really make sure it's for the children when it's like, can it be for both? Seriously, can it be for both? But if it's true that it's really ending, which I kind of doubt it is, it's just that it's going to make it even tougher for stuff, just like how it was a long time ago, where it's like, we went from YouTube, then Daily Motion happened thanks to DT Kingdom, which rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. And then they did some in Facebook, and then they found out that they did on Facebook. And then now it's like another site that I have to go to watch it. It's like, yeah, it really just got like freaking messed up and watered down to the point where it's like, yeah, really have to go to, in quotations, the lowest of the low. But it's like all you really need to do is just the following. Just be nice to us, please. I mean, is it really messed up that we're actually going to watch what you watching? Is it really that messed up? Couldn't we at least share it, And it seems like you are somewhat reaching your hand out. You had an English person. Yeah, you had someone who speaks English in freaking 01. And then before that, you had something else. It was like you are reaching your hand out to try to do a little bit of diversity. But it's like, why in the world are you not letting your audience be diversified? That's the real question here.